Hey Sagittarius, it's Gwen here, and I'm going to do a general reading for your sign today. So welcome back to my Sag tribe. I love you guys. Thanks for all the love and support you give the channel. Remember to comment down below if you'd like to be entered into the free reading that I give away. All it takes is a comment. Thank you for those good karma donations. Remember to reach out to me if you want your own personal private reading. This one's general, so take what resonates. Don't try to make the story fit if it's not for you. But this type of reading is fascinating. I'm titling it with a 111 too. Maybe we just had the 111 portal. Maybe that number frequency is what got you to click on the, on the video itself. But we are always being communicated with. Our guides, our angels, source, through signs, symbols, and synchronicities. And so I thought it was really cool to do a reading for all of the signs. Be sure to check out some of the other videos that I've posted, because you're not just your sun sign. So yeah, I'm going to turn the camera around and we'll get started with the cards that I've already pulled for you, Sag. So love you, love you, love you so much. Okay, we're going to start on top today with the Wild Unknown Archetype cards. Those are the round cards. I asked Spirit to communicate with symbols, also numbers, phrases that I may say, so pay attention to that, okay? We've got the Warrior, which is card number 10, the Queen, card 11, the Temple, 39, the Fault Line, 49, and Gnosis, 75. Okay. If you look at these numbers and break them down, what they're actually showing me is a 1, 2, 3, 4. So progression in your journey is a big message. You're exactly where you're supposed to be. 1, 2, 3, 4 is a number that I always celebrate. You should celebrate it. It's coming into this reading. A 10 frequency is a 1. An 11 frequency is a 2. A 39 frequency is a 3. A 49 frequency is a 4. I can't make this shit up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, Sagittarius. Woohoo! Every baby step you've been making on whatever comes out in this reading today, like, and celebrate that. It is a great way to start out your reading, that number frequency. Also, the underlying energy when I finished shuffling was the riddle, and that is card number 53, which is an 8. Harmony. Looking for harmony and balance in your life. I think that's what's missing, harmony and balance. The number that signals harmony is 8 and balance is a 6. And I'm not seeing a lot of 6s in your reading at all. So balance being restored possibly in your life. The Warrior means that the battle has been on. There is some sort of battle, this card usually depicts a war, and it could be even a war within. This is also the samurai, the soldier, the advocate. In a light kind of archetypal energy, this is somebody who has fierce clarity, uses purposeful action, resolve, and resiliency. Okay. In the dark aspect, you could be experiencing threats, savagery, or abandoning your mission and values. Okay. I have Snake that continues to show up in your reading throughout. Snake speaks to healing, shedding an old skin. Okay, a transformation happening. You could even see that as the snake there. I'm not sure. I think that's a symbol of everlasting love, this riddle. With all the hands that are there too. The hand continues to show up in your reading. Okay. When this comes out, this archetype energy comes out, it's time to ask yourself, what do you stand for? Okay. And I wrote a note. Those who defeat others are strong. Those who defeat themselves are mighty. Okay, so I really feel like, I mean, you can even consider yourself a rainbow warrior, right? Doing shadow work, right? Healing aspects of yourself. Who is the warrior in you? What do you stand for? The book is about knowledge underneath that, okay? Yeah, so it's that inner war is also being depicted in your outer world. Okay, and you know this. You know this with the book underneath there. And how does the warrior lead? With knowledge, okay? And with the power of empathy. Here's the hand again. And this is how I asked, how can you communicate with your guides? What signs are they giving you? What, show me through the pictures. And I just keep getting this hand, hands. Like, it's crazy. The hands, the magic hands, the helping hand. I don't know. Give yourself a hand, Sagittarius. It keeps coming out in the readings. And that's a synchronicity, y'all. Pay attention in this reading, okay? So now I got 10, which is also the symbol of the wheel, right? That a life cycle is ending and a new one's beginning. Wheel is also a symbol for you, okay? With that bull there, you could have Taurus in your chart. Just saying, that comes out too. Oh, look what's next with the queen. A snake and the hand and the moon and a lotus flower, right? This is like the Empress energy. Card 11. 11's talking to you. This is like the mother queen, the sovereignty within you, the embodiment of grace, courage, resolve, and stillness. In a dark aspect, the queen can be very much vain and wrathful and self-righteous and demanding. You're healing some sort of child wound, and it could be a child wound that is directly, with the doll underneath it, that's child energy, right? And it could be some wound around the mother when the queen is out as well, the empress. Okay, the queen, she fears nothing. Divinity itself cradles her heart. That's what I hear. Divinity itself cradles her heart and her inner child. She does not accept the hand of a prince. Ah, this is for somebody. But claims her throne, knowing the king draws near. She is a magnet for the fully embodied masculine and entertains nothing less. That's queen energy, empress energy. Okay, you're healing wounds around worth with the empress energy coming out here as well. Wounds around the child heart. Doll. So it's like play dress up with our dolls, right? Like pretending everything's okay when we really need to heal our child heart. There's something about that. It also brings up doll syndrome. Like with a mother, you could have just been, like they just played dress up with you and fixed their hair, whatever, when it was convenient for them, and then put you back on the shelf and not play with you for months at a time. Like there's some abandonment wounds that come out with the doll and the queen here. Okay, we'll go over these bottom cards down here, and once I get all through these archetypes, with this temple card and the black cat, and yeah, there's a white feather there. I don't know where the white feather came from. I drew your cards. I went out for a break outside. I came back in and the white feather was laying on the black cat. Oh, mysterious surprises, the black cat. A lot of people think that, oh, that's bad luck. Nah, it's actually, it's becoming more aware of some of your own superstitions too. This feather symbolism is also down here in this card as well. Feathered angels around you, cat energy around you while you're working on the temple. The temple is the sanctuary within, y'all. This is card 39, the 3 frequency. Also, the shrine or your altar, reverence for all life as a sanctuary. On the dark aspect of this, it could be something like even dealing with cults and a very strict spirituality. But it's a sign from your guides too. The questions they ask you is stuff like, what are you spending, where are you spending your worshiping, your time? Okay, what are you worshiping? Are you worshiping your phone, the TV, the gossip? What are you worshiping? What's your sacred time? Re-examine what you pay homage to and what you reject in your life when the temple card comes out. There's the hands in prayer. Okay. White feather would mean angels of peace around you. The cat energy is about, I sit where I want to sit and the world adjusts. I am independent. I'm embracing my darkness. The black cat. Okay. And I'm finding this peace within my temple, the white feather. I think it was a cat toy. I think the cats were in here playing with the cards, the black spooky cat that I have here, and then this white feather came off of a toy. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it just randomly appeared, so I left it there for your reading. Okay? Be of service to others with your gifts. Well, what you've learned, the wisdom you've learned, the power of your empathy. Okay? You're seeing all these signs, the calling cards from heaven. You could even have a mother in spirit that's coming through here with beautiful signs, the feathers, the warm sunshine on your face as you look out a window. It came through today. It is colder. Oh God, it's so cold here. Like 28 degrees something today, right? So no sunshine, days of gray. And then today I'm just tuning into your energy and I look outside the blinds in the window here and the sun just popped out right on my forehead. And I was just like, wow, maybe that's what Sagittarius has been doing. And the sun is about clarity coming into your life and new beginnings and a warmth flowing in. All right. So I felt that for you, Sag. Dragonflies talking to you. Ladybugs talking to you. Ladybug sure has been talking to me. Butterflies speaking to a transformation. And I just feel this hand throughout here open to receiving love. Open to, like the way the heart sits on these fingers. It's like very lightly, delicately, softly, gingerly. You know what I'm saying? Right? And how this feather floats and how this just appeared here. The lady luck on your side, a beautiful, passionate transformation here. You are a multi-dimensional being of light. Open to receiving warmth and clarity into your life and being willing to be open to, like partnering up. This is being of service, unconditional love, to becoming one, a helping hand. The fault line is the next one. And the fault line is, we got to talk about this, the fault line and the moon. This is like you walking on some shaky grounds, even walking on eggshells, the fault line. It's also depicting, like, possibly, because we have the temple right next to it, a breaking open from within. This is like a crack or a fissure, right? Okay, or a weak link. With the moon underneath it, it tells me there's illusion, delusion, if you want to say. Somebody's pretending. There's some precarious circumstances here in the darker aspect. Okay. In the light aspect with this card, it's about you are redefining your reality and you are breaking open. The veil has been lifted with the moon there. Okay. It's also, this is where I get this feeling too, like you're pretending that all is well. But you can see this crack. You can see this fault line or whatever. You're walking along the edge of it or something. And you need to prepare yourself, is what Spirit's saying, for a big change. It also could be like there's a crack in a relationship because some words that might have been said, some lies that might have been said. Okay? And you feel super lost with the gateway here. I'm not seeing something clearly with the moon there. I do feel like that I'm in a precarious situation, or I feel like I'm walking on eggshells. But I'm still pretending that all is well. You know, this gateway says it's about sometimes we don't get to see what we want to see. We see what we need to see, darlings. And sometimes we have to get lost to find ourselves. And the only way out is in. The gateway is a major right in this deck. It says you're learning with Gnosis next. You've been like, there's some sort of truth coming to you, some mystic truth coming to you, an epiphany coming to you, an innermost knowing, because you've been in this labyrinth. And it's a crossroads energy in your life. It's a huge change in your life, Sagittarius, when you get the gateway. Okay. So with Gnosis, I see that the white within, and then these black circles all around. So you could have been repeating some lessons here. But then the rainbow energy coming around full circle here with this bird flying free, freedom within, peace within, a truth, contemplating the mysteries of life, being okay with unanswered questions. Sometimes our human intelligence can't understand the Gnosis. And knowing that is life-changing for you. And that's from an experience that you felt of, like something like where you feel like you've touched the unknown with all of your senses, is the Gnosis card. It's beautiful. Peacock energy is you've healed part of the divine masculine within you. Peacock energy. I'm going to display my tail feathers. I'm going to be loud and proud. I'm going to turn on my heart light again. That's peacock energy. Speaking and living the truth. Life is a dance. The Gnosis card, it could be somebody also too that likes to study the esoteric. Studies, mysticism, alchemy, healing, even science. And right underneath this peacock, you've got the rabbit energy. I mean, talk about a lot of labyrinth energy here with the mazes. And also coming back up here to this riddle. And the riddle as an archetype is like sometimes we don't get to, sometimes the pieces come together. Sometimes they don't come together for years later. Sometimes we don't even get to know the answers. The riddle. The rabbit is about trusting your instincts. This is the year of the water rabbit. The rabbit stays close to the ground. This is a red card. This is about you grounding as well right now. Okay? The rabbit moves very fast, correct? But also takes periods of time to rest. It's a balance, a need to ground your energy and know that this year in your beautiful evolution is a lucky time for you. Okay? And that the path is not straight and narrow for the rabbit. It's, right? It's zigzagged. But you've seen a lot of your own patterns here when I see this spiral. Okay. Ladybug, lady luck on your side. The rabbit here is a luck symbol for a witch. Okay. And say things changes, surprises happening. And you being willing, you being able to trust your own instincts, your innate instincts. To jump on opportunities. To utilize your divine masculine charisma. Here as well with the peacock. Tuning into your heart center. Okay? And so then this was how you could connect more deeply with your spirit guides. How are your ancestors talking to you? That was the power of empathy. Especially through this war. Because the warrior card comes out when there is a battle. And it's either the battle within or a lot of fighting and whatnot. But a change is coming because that fault line's there. Utilize your wisdom. With the book. You could even be doing a lot of journaling or writing when the book comes out. You are writing the story about your you know, like sometimes we surrender to the battle and we give empathy. Went over this card already. I went over this card already. Okay. So at this point, I want to have you all think of a question that can be answered with a yes or no. I have a gypsy deck here that has answers. And I thought at the end of the reading, I would show you the answer to that question. So tune in, ask your guys a question. And I'll give you the answer here at the end of the reading if you stay tuned. So let's get to love. Let's get to love, darlings. What do we got for love for my Sagittarius babies? Let me just get the love cards out. I already drew them. There's quite a love story coming out here. A lot of cards. It's important with these cards that you actually allow the picture to like come to life, set it in motion with your third eye. The pictures are going to say a lot, okay? As well as the numbers talking to you. You still got the 1, 2, 3, 4 in this reading as well. Yeah, I think the only number card you are missing is a 6. That's why I talked about it to begin with. Some balance needing to happen. Balance to the mental, balance to the emotional, balance to the spiritual body, physical body, all that. All those bodies we have balance, okay? So I left them reversed if they came out reversed. This first card is, what do we got here? The 4 of Pentacles. I don't know, it feels very much like a clingy kind of energy, especially when it came out reversed. This card is called Pleasure. I feel like there's some codependency issues that are still at play, which could it be about that, what you're healing about this warrior self. She's got a fan where she's fanning her own flames. There's a fire in the background there, but this card came out reversed. So yeah, I feel some clinginess from the masculine here. She's just like, oh bother. Very much so there. 4 of Pentacles is usually depicting a codependency, a hard habit to break, clinginess in a relationship. And then we've got the High Priestess out in the reverse. So this is telling me there's some not trusting your own intuition, some repressed feelings that are hard to talk about. She's called waiting. She has a pair of scissors in her hand. And cat energy coming back into the reading here as well. Cat continues to show up here. Scissors are about cutting things out, cutting ties, energetic cords, cutting people out of your life that, you know are not for your highest vibrational good. Everything's written in the book of destiny, she says, and all in divine timing here. It's about patience, because there's a change that's happening from within, especially with the fault line and Gnosis here and the temple. Okay? Be more patient with yourself. Slow down. Reconnect. Tells me somebody's being silent and somebody's repressing some feelings. Or even intuitive nudges. Someone's keeping secrets. As those two cards together. And it's about this Emperor. We got Emperor energy. Card 4. Look at this Emperor. He actually, his love is so fierce that statue actually comes to life with the magic of the love in his heart. Okay? This card is called Virility. And I was like, oh, well, that's kind of, I'm expanding my language. So just being honest with you all, I was like, well, virility, does that mean high sex drive is the first thing that I thought of, which in fact it does. It means manliness and strength and energy and a strong sex drive coming from this Emperor. Okay. He's all the kings though. He's healed divine masculine. And we've talked about that already with the Queen being out here right above him. Okay. To exercise the power entrusted to you, you must know how to dominate yourself. There's a lot of self-control here. There's a lot of war within here that I'm feeling. But something's being healed with that. The Emperor in the darker aspect too can come out as being stubborn, unwillingness to change, and power hungry in a relationship. Okay? So now here's the scissors out again. With this man is cutting a lock of hair. This in the deck, it's called Dominion. So I'm already talking about power here, and dominating yourself. And this one's called Dominion. Secret, wild, powerful loves in which two people nourish each other. A secret love. Somebody's got a secret admirer here. Somebody treasures this connection. Wouldn't you say when you cut a lock of hair, you know, you treasure that. Hair is magic. Hair is an extension of our energy. But also in the darker aspect, it could be, like witches use hair in spells as well. Okay? This is the Nine of Pentacles is I'm good. I'm good single. I'm good single. I'm content. I know my worth. No, but the book is pointing out some sort. I gotta say it's not for everybody out there, but I do feel like there's a secret High Priestess in reverse, the Emperor about his power and stuff, and how he looks at this statue like in awe. Like there's some sort of somebody struck by Cupid, even feels secret love affair. Love affair, yeah. And also, like, twos are about choices. Here's the Two of Wands. I see two people coming together here, sharing bread, sharing slices of bread, sharing food, intimate moments, deciding to become more together. Where there was a distance before, there's a nearness now, a closeness now. It's like you're not wanting to lose yourself, like sharing a lot of time, a lot of passion with somebody, but not wanting to lose yourself in them as well. Three of Cups is about usually your ship's coming in, like celebrating life again. And the egg symbolism here is about a promise of a new life. The red ribbon around it is about somebody destined to be with you, life after life. There's improvement, success in love, and relief from heartbreak when this card comes out. I love that. And look at this beautiful romantic. I mean, it starts off very platonic, very playful. We got to pay attention to these pictures. Someone was very clingy and needy in the past. But maybe they've cut that energetic cord as well, right? They're admiring from afar. And now there's this nearness that comes in, and it's very playful. But I feel like it's a friendship. It even feels that way here with this hangman energy. There's a lot of passion in this connection right here. Okay? With the egg. And this card is the sacrifice card, the hangman card. Okay? But I also see a nearness, a closeness coming together here. A bonding that's happening between, it's a friendship. A strong bond, even if it's platonic. And then the Ace of Wands came out, which tells me like it's a relationship it started off as a friendship, and now the passions are developing into something brand new. You're burning the versions of you of the past. You're no longer these people. You are new. This is a beautiful union that is like full of abandon and surrender of oneself. Two becoming one. One loses his own likeness to enter into something much greater, higher vibrational love. The wheel is turning. I was like, so what is this Ace of Wands about? Tell me more about this brand new beginning. It's usually romantic, the wand suit, passion, right? And the wheel and the King of Wands came out. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. The wheel again. Okay, the wheel is about change. By observing, you understand where and how to change your strategy, old desires and feelings, undergoing transformation here. Seeing old versions of yourself, loving yourself through all of this, through this transition, this change in your life, and coming in as a healed divine masculine. I mean, look at this protective, strong pose here. The yellow again, The yellow tells me it was started off as a friendship. There's embracing very closely here. There's that commitment is very important to you. There's a determination, a mutual determination here, not just one-sided, and to commit to each other. Quiet willpower is what it says here in the card. So I think that's all great. So I think somebody wants to apologize to you too, Sagittarius. Yeah, it's right here on the underlying energy. You could be dealing also with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, with the Knight of Cups and the Page of Cups coming in as the underlying energy. Yeah, this guy's writing an apology over and over again, maybe a text, an email, and just can't come up with the right words. Black cat again showing up in your reading. 3 people, the moon, illusion, with that Page of Cups. Somebody's wanting to apologize, but being very modest is the Knight of Cups in reverse. So, yeah. If you want me to tune in to your own love reading, you can definitely reach out to me. I'm going to leave it there. I think I've given you enough today. I love you, Sagittarius. Remember to drop a comment. That way you can be entered into the free reading each month. And I love hearing how it resonates for you. So interact with me. I love you guys, and we'll talk to you all soon. Take good care. Bye. I guess I have to clip this video on because I forgot to give you guys your yes or no question answer. And you guys are probably like, what happened? Well, here I am back. I forgot. So here's the answer. Without fail. Without fail. So there is no question. Without fail, it's going to be a success. Without fail. Yes, it's a positive. Without fail. I love you guys. Bye.